Hi guys, I hope this finds you well. Everyone's safe, staying protected. So back in September, the end, I'd say about the second week of, I think it was the 9th or something, I went to Gloucester Prison with a group of people, with Lynn, a whole load of other paranormal investigations who I will list at the end of this video. So we were there for about 6 hours, and what I'm going to do is the first load of clips are going to be, first section of the video is going to be the clips that I caught myself. What I did is I took my phone and I just left it running, wasn't really paying attention. I used my phone and my iPad to catch some good stuff. Had no idea until about a week later when I finally got around to looking through the videos. It is Christmas. We have been redecorating the lounge and stuff. As you see, look at the bags under my eyes. Oh, that's so bad. Anyway, there are a few clips which I think we've caught some good stuff. I was with other people for the majority, so the first section of the clip there was a whole group of us together. So there was me, there was Lynn Sindri, there was David and Tracy, and Lindsay and John, and my brain's gone bleh, but I will list all the people the groups we were with. We did cross paths at one section with John from John's Sixth Sense and his team, Jojo, Dave, and all of them. They caught some good footage, so I'm going to include their footage as well. Lynn got a couple of bits as well. For the majority of the section, what Lindsay and John caught, I was with them, so that is included on mine. What I will do at the beginning of every clip, so I'm editing this as I go, so at the beginning of every clip I'm just going to give you a quick description of what happened and then play the clip, and then I will come back to me. So here is the first clip, and the first clip, crap, do I remember which one it is? Oh, yes I do. So the first clip, I'm pretty sure none of us saw this at the time. My phone caught it. I don't think anyone else caught it. So we were in the kitchen of the prison, which is pretty much the most haunted section of the prison, I would say. The first time we went back in June, I had a personal experience there. Rachel and Ed, who were with me, Rachel had an experience as well. So we all thought, we'll go into the kitchen, because we tried to separate, because the prison is big enough that we could social distance, which is why there was a largest group of us. It was limited. It wasn't 20 or 25 of us. We were about 10. So it's the room just off the kitchen, and Lindsay and John have set up a music box, which is on, like, that you can see on the, I think it's the green, like, box thing. It's on top of there, and I think what they said is they changed it from a Halloween decoration, and they downloaded some music off the internet and put a USB stick in it. So that is their music box. It went off quite a few times. None of us we were all outside of the room, so there wasn't any cross-contamination with any of us. None of us were in there, so there was no reason for this to go off. And I think it's either just before or just after the music box goes off on its own for the first time. And if you look, so we've got the radiator at the back of the room, and then you've got like a grey cabinet, and you can see something like twirling down, and you can see it's something trying to manifest. And I think it's an awesome clip. Watch the clip and let me know what you think. Edward. Right, so what did you think, guys? Pretty cool, isn't it? I was amazed when I saw it. So this next clip, another orb, back of the grey cabinet, going from top to left, and it disappears halfway through. I know some of you are going to say it's dusty, it's bugs, but you can usually tell if it's dust or if it's dust. Orbs tend to fly in a specific way, and they'll appear in the middle of the frame, disappear in the middle of the frame. Anyway, see what you think and let me know.
John and Lindsay from ETA.
Right, so next clip is I think I've put in 2 clips together, or it's a section where the music box goes off and it continues to go off on its own. I don't know if I said in the previous clips that this music box is motion detected, as it were. So if there's no one in there, there is no reason this should be going off other than something or someone is setting it off that we cannot physically see. You may see at the back of the room some lights reflecting off the wall. That is us outside the room with our torches, because it's like got a door frame. Well, it's still got the doors attached, and then there's like a glass window right next to it, really big one. So that is why you can see the reflection of our torches in the background, in the back wall. Yeah, the music detector, the music box, I really want one. That's so cool and such a good idea to use. Anyway, watch and see.
Thank you so much for sharing. Music box has just gone off and nobody is in that room. Do you hear that music box? Yeah. That's going off. That goes off when somebody walks past. You'll be hearing other people as well. Wow. If there's an energy in that room.
Look again.
Turn it slightly. That way, just in case it's picking up.
So, what did you guys think of that clip? This next clip, I should draw everywhere. I couldn't find it. It's really weird. It's like someone's turned the volume down and then slowly turns it back up. I had my microphone plugged in, everything was turned up. I didn't touch my phone, so listen and see. Make sure you turn your volume right up so you can hear this. But I have no explanation for this. There is no volume button on my microphone, so Lord knows.
If people hear your voices and your footsteps of the energies that are left here, Samuel?
So that was that clip. Strange, wasn't it? I didn't say in the clip explaining it that I did at the time have a spirit box on as well, and the volume was turned right up. You don't hear it because I've cut quite a lot out where nothing happens, but there is a section, if you guys want to see it, I will put it up, of the clip where you hear me turning it on. And usually what I do is on the speaker I turn the volume right up straight away, so I don't know about that one. But anyway, this next clip, Lindsay and John were going in, so there was other rooms to the kitchen as well as just this main one. And what had happened, so they went off and I was sat in the room on my own for a bit, felt a bit uneasy, but they'd left their EMF detector in there, so what I'd done is I took it. I wasn't touching the top bit anyway. You'll see I'll put all the clips, all the clips are together now. So there's the one where you can see from my phone's point of view, where I've got it in my hand and you can see I'm not touching it. I also filmed it with my iPad as well, so you can see I'm not touching it, and at a couple of points it was going up and down on command, and that's the first time that's happened to me, so I was trying not to freak out, but I was freaking out because it was awesome. Have a watch.
Oh, wow. Hang on, I'm trying to plug in. Can't find my own story in my neck. Hi, Bishop. What? Anna Burke, hello, Anna.
Lindsay, this is going anywhere.
What is? That's her scooter, isn't it?
No.
Oh, sorry, peeps, I'm going to have to
turn this down because I can't find the flaming. There, click. I'm in. Sorry about that, people. Emma Faulkner, hello. Falco, sorry. Sorry, darling. Right, I'm trying to plug in because it says battery low already. Which isn't very good, is it? Yeah.
Can you make that go up
Should be
again?
okay now. Let's put that.
No way, Lindsay!
What?
Can you make that go up again?
What are you doing?
Shit! Can you make it go up again and make it go red and make that noise?
Are you Paula? Looks like Becky's getting some action on the.
Can you make it go red? Go
What
on.
is it?
Make it stand again. Go on, please.
What is it? K2?
Is that EMF, I think?
EMF. Oh my god, look at that, it's going all red.
It's going up. 52, 51, 52, 60.
It's gone on what? 60.
Yeah. Can you make it go off again? Please?
Oh. There you go. Red, green.
Can you make it go on again? Please, go on, make it go up again.
Oh. Not pressing that, are you?
Right.
Will it go on the floor and press? Pop it on top of that green box. No, you can't see it from there. No, on the green, that's it. Will it stand there? That's good, yeah.
Can you make it go off again? Oh, it must have been me just holding it then.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me.
Might have been going because your phone and your. See? Yeah. Yeah, debunked. It's your
Okay,
phone
I
on
can turn it off.
other equipment. Hey, Marky Stevens, alright.
The sensor is up here though. Can you make it go off again? No, it must have been me holding it.
Yeah, I think so though, sorry.
Right.
Where did they go? Oh, is this the door even?
I know, they're over there.
No, I'm just looking at this, it's pretty dark here.
No, Lynn, that's not me.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Looks a bit eerie, doesn't it? Oops.
Albert, is that you? Can you make that go off again, please?
Oh, look at this. Why is this so tricky?
Can you make this device go off again, please? Use all your energy.
That's a scooter, isn't it?
No!
Oh, sorry, peeps. I'm going to have to turn this down because I can't find the flaming. There, click. I'm in. Sorry about that, people. Emma Faulkner, hello. Falco, sorry. Sorry, darling. Right, I'm trying to plug in because it says battery low already. Which isn't very good, is it? Yeah.
Can you make that go up again?
Okay now.
No way! Lindsay!
What?
Can you make that go up again?
What are you doing?
Shit! Can you make it go up again and make it go red and make that noise? No.
Are you Paula? Looks like Becky's getting some action on the.
Can you make it go red? Go on. Make it sound again. Go on, please.
What is it? K2?
Is that EMF, I think?
EMF. What? Look at that. It's gone all red.
It's going up. 52, 51, 50, 60.
It's gone on what? 60.
Yeah. Can you make it go off again? Please?
There you go. Red, green.
Can you make it go on again? Please, go on, make it go up again.
Oh. Not pressing that, are you?
No.
Let it go on the floor and press. Pop it on top of that green pot. Oh, you can't see it from there. No, on the green, that's it. Let it stand there. That's good. Yeah.
Can you make it go up again? Oh, it must have been me just holding it then.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me.
Might be going because your phone and your see, yeah, debunked. It's your
Who?
phone
How'd you turn it off?
Hey, Marty Stevens, all right.
The sensor is up here though. Can you make it go off again? Albert, is that you? Can you make that go off again, please? Can you make this device go off again, please? Use all your energy. So what did you guys think? Yes, I know, I freaked out quite a bit, but it was doing it on command. Now, if I use my phone, so the EMF detector, I was holding it here and the sensor was up here, so there was no way that I was influencing this. And then of course after a while I even went like that and it did nothing, and like that, it did nothing. So it definitely, even though Lynn says debunked, I think whatever was influencing the EMF detector was next to me or using my energy to make it go up, and it did on command several times, which was awesome, because I think it was about 3 or 4 times I said, can you make it go up again, can you make it go red, can you make that noise, and it went straight up and you see it go up. So I would say that is not debunked. I say it was unexplained, and I think that is an awesome piece of evidence that I managed to capture that night, and it was just me and Lynn in the room. There was no one else near us. So yeah, so that's cool. So this next clip is a quick history of, I think it's a quick history of who has been hung at the jail, and who some of the prisoners as well. Just a little bit of information quickly. The jail is where the castle is, Gloucester Castle. So Gloucester Castle is still underneath the jail. So it's always been in the same place. It's just gone from a castle to a jail eventually, or gaol eventually. I do know the people that have got it now, so they do paranormal investigations, they do zombie nights as well, and they are planning to open it up as a museum as well, because it is an important part of Gloucester history, and it's where that bit of land where it's on has been part of Gloucester history since back to the Roman times. So I think that's awesome, and it explains had several buildings there, lots of death, trauma, fighting, civil war. There's also a lady who got hung in 19 something who was found innocent when someone actually admitted to murdering someone, but you will find that out in a later video, because I'm planning to do something. I'm going to do little videos about basic history of Gloucester. So yeah, enjoy the next bit. 9th of March 1904, Cheltenham man named Sidney George Smith, first man from Cheltenham to be hung, who was hung for killing his partner Alice Woodman after living in poverty. He slit her throat before slitting his own throat. He was found the next day. His execution didn't follow other hangings. No notice was attached to the gate, the bell wasn't tolled, and a black flag wasn't hoisted. So GPIS, so that's Ed and Paul, recorded a growl in the kitchen area and cell doors slamming, REM pod activity, which is what I've got on the table there. Left the building unwell, Paul was sworn up. The history goes back to Roman times, so this is where Gloucester Castle is. So gallows in the exercise yard, which is where we're going to go when it stops chopping it down. In the middle near door. Seeing shadows move, had a feeling of being watched and followed, random temperature drops, drained batteries, feeling of sadness, tension. Is that you, Lindsay?
It's just Brenda.
So they've got activity over there. Which cell are you in?
Pardon?
Which cell are you in?
Right, top end.
Okay. Drained batteries, feeling of sadness and tension. Sudden drafts like someone was walking past you, footsteps over the chapel, which is where we're going to go later. Hopefully I heard footsteps last time, didn't think we got them on camera, but hopefully we'll have some today. So 16, not sure where that is, captured his spirit swearing, telling Paul to go away. The processing room, SS, picked up a man, raised leg on request, then vanished. Room in the kitchen, brown-haired spirit called Albert Manning, which is who I'm trying to get through tonight. Used to be an inmate, he doesn't like women, that's clearly. Also, apparition of a female police warden in A wing, and I think one B wing, which is where I'm going next. Ed and Paul caught an orbit area last week. Caught a female voice, people were waking up in their cells with a figure standing over them. And there is another one. So, the next clip is, you can hear Wisdom to John from John Sixth Sense in the background. Now what happened is we suddenly sort of saw Jojo running down the stairs really fast. So you can see in the frame that there's some stairs up front. So they came down there because they were behind us in the suicide cells. And what happened was something, I think it's probably the same guy that was in the kitchen because he's an asshole and does not like women. I think his name is Alfred, I haven't got my notes with me so I can't double check. And he had choked Jojo. And so of course John went to check that she was okay and they had a little chat about it, and then I think it was Dano came down the stairs as well. And Dano told us really what happened. And then they went back upstairs, and then what happened? So we went. I think after that we went and had a break after that. So we'd all gone into the cafeteria group meeting place. And you'll see in the part 2 live from John's Facebook live and YouTube live that Jo, her neck here was bright red from where she'd been choked, so you can tell. So again, that is a good, sorry Jojo that you had to go through that, but again, good piece of evidence because her throat was bright red. You've got evidence that clearly someone has gotten a hand or 2 hands and gripped and tried to choke her. So yeah, there's also, I don't know if you can see a couple of shooting, a couple of orbs, like really small. I'm not sure if they could be part of, because we had our laser beams up, so it could be part of the laser beams or something that was just flying through the laser beam. Have a look and yeah, comments welcome, guys. Please put loads of comments. Okay, next clip. Here we go. He's a little shit.
Well, we'll try and
Does
do
not like women, so explains why she's been choked.
it. Excellent. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, please, because I'd like him to show up. That's why he's not in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because he's up there. Oh, he's going to the chapel, I
Where
think.
do I get out? That way.
If you go left, there's a door down there somewhere. You not got a torch? Where is she? Is she alright?
Yeah.
Okay, so chapel for later, definitely.
Yeah.
Who's willing to get choked, me or you?
I think it'd be good if she could, because she's a non-believer. I don't mean that nasty. I mean you
Yeah.
stand in there and.
Yeah, I always think it's good to have a skeptic though, isn't it? Because it makes you
But
think.
every time we used to do stuff at the New Inn with Lynn and have our food first, she'd always see a ginger cat walking through the restaurant.
Funny
But
you
denies
say
it.
that. Funny you say that, because the spirit of a ginger cat, a dog and a cat has been seen
Yeah.
frequently, especially on the first step of the steps going up in the courtyard.
Yeah. Well, we used to
to the
sit
rooms.
probably the first table on the left, past where they used. Well, I don't know if they have the Bain-Marie thing still there in the same place, but just as you
One of the- in
But
that room.
someone left it on the open day, or something.
would have been nice if they did a later cell numbers on.
Yeah, we
Cell was that? What number? Can you remember? Tracy was looking at cell 2.
Right. Sorry that was a bit long-winded, but shit, what clip did I just show? Fuck. Oh, it was on the shaken, right. Right, so the next, I promise there's not much longer. We're getting towards the end of the night now. I think we're getting towards, is it after the break or before the break? I can't remember where we went after the break. Anyway, so this next clip, so for the rest of the night I stick with David and Tracy. David, I think David got it on live, I think, even when his phone died, bless him. So this next bit was so we got into one of the cells, so we just come out of where we were in the previous clip, on the foyer, main floor as it were, and we got into one of the cells on the side. And what we had is we had 3 of the cat balls up. So the cat balls are basically, they have a button on them and they flash, and they're motion sensor. So if you touch one or touch near one, it will go off and it will flash. And he said, and he turned every single one on. And so I said to him, I'll go out and get them so that you don't have to, because he's got a bad back. So I said to him, I'll go out and get them. You stay here. And then you'll see what happens in the next clip. Interesting.
Oh no. Why is this 22 if they go in sequence? Sequence is 1, 2, 3, 4. Or is it 2, 4, 6, 8? He's saying this is.
Did you turn all 3 of these on?
Yes.
That one was turned off when I got to it.
Ooh, freaky.
The middle one was turned off when I got to it.
And that was the right hand one that flashed, wasn't
Those
it?
3 were on and that was off.
Strange, thank you. He's saying this is cell 22.
Where's cell 16?
Right, I'm going to walk out of cell 22 then, Darren, and you direct me to where it is then.
Well, this is 22, so 16 will be down there.
Yeah, it would have been down where we come from.
That's it. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will do another video next week or the week after, in a compilation of all the lives that were done. So the lives that were done were for John Sixth Sense and his team. Lynn's injury, I did not do a live. John and Lindsay and Tracy and David. And I think that's it. And I think between all of those, we got quite a good lot of evidence. So, and I'm excited to go back. I would also quickly like to dedicate this video to Lynn. She, in the last couple of years, I'd say we've known each other 18 months, and I'd like to say that we have become quite good friends. She has had a tough year this year. She lost her son Sean earlier in the year in May, June, and I know she's having a hard time of it as late. In my opinion, I don't think any parent should bury their child. And I love Lynn to bits. She's one of the most pure-hearted people I know, and I'm so honoured to know her. If anyone from Gloucester knows of Lynn or knows her name, she used to run the ghost walks in Gloucester. So Lynn, this video is for you and for Sean. Please know that you are very well loved. And there is a lot of us that hate seeing you like this, but we know it's a process you have to go through. I had to go through this with my dad, and I think 3 years later I'm still going through it. But I'm glad she has a lot of people that love her and she can turn to, and I'm very honoured that you are a part of my life. And Lynn has done so much for me, and this is a thank you to Lynn for being herself and for helping me so much, and for her unwavering support and love. We all love you, and we hope to see you feeling better within yourself soon, and I know Sean would like to see you feeling better within yourself soon. So this is for you and for your boy Sean. Yeah, just thank you, and we love you. Thanks guys, until next time, bye.